We have to manage expectations with clients, just like we manage expectations with our staff and our business partners and our investors if we were to get some. These are all people we have to manage expectations with. And it's the same thing with customers. We want to make sure that we're providing exactly what we're saying we're going to provide. Ivy is asking, if you had to do it over, what's the one rule you'd set from day one with customers? If I had to do it over, the one rule I would set day one with customers is just managing expectations and making sure they have the information. One of the earliest issues that we always had was just hoping that people would actually receive like the email, right? Emails go to spam. People don't check emails. So that was one of the biggest things we learned early, was getting your customers the correct information in the beginning is key so that they understand the process, right? That's the real key, is that they understand the process they're about to go through before they start going through the process. And in order to do that, you don't just want to send them an email. You also want to send them a text message. You want to give them a phone call. So the email should be very clear, laid out everything that they're about to go through and manage those expectations. And want to point them back to the email so they can see it written out and they know they can have that in their inbox so that they can go to it again every time and see it written out instead of just hearing what they want to hear over the phone. You know, there's a reason why there's that game telephone, right? That's how I like laying things out, at least making sure everything, the whole process is in that first email, all the expectations, and then just making sure to follow up with texts and phone calls and everything to say, hey, did you get that information? That's the place you want to be in going forward into the sales process, is making sure that at the top of the process, they have all the information they need, and then follow up with them to make sure that they've read that information.